Hey, it's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. Welcome to another edition of Q&A with the Coach. Today we have a question from Ghost Dude 45. I wonder what happened to the other 44 Ghost Dudes. He says, Coach, question. Ghost Dude, answer. I know you train people to win fights, and that is pragmatic for combat sports. I'd like to apply that to my Kung Fu training, Baguazhang. But I still want to keep the idea of training to improve myself and not get so caught up in hurting people. I feel if I train to win rather than to just simply improve, I will lose the essence of what my Shifu is teaching me. What is your take on martial arts training to improve overall well-being versus to win fights? By the way, I don't compete, but I want to make sure I am an effective fighter still. So you feel like you have some contradictory motivations going on there. Your Shifu is teaching you Baguazhang is about self-improvement, and you're feeling like you need to be able to learn how to win fights, but you don't want to do that because reasons. Okay. There is no wrong reason to train martial arts. If you want to train martial arts because you want to win cage fights, cool. If you want to train martial arts because you want to win kickboxing matches, cool. If you want to train martial arts for health and fitness and nothing else, cool. If you want to train martial arts because you think Aikido looks neat, cool. If you want to train martial arts because you like doing forms, awesome. There's no wrong reason to train martial arts. It's all good. You don't need my permission. As far as self-improvement goes, man, we can get caught up in self-improvement forever, man. There are different degrees to pursuit of happiness, and we often start out in a pursuit of stuff and things after our base needs are met, right? I'm not hungry anymore. I'm not running away from wild animals. I have a roof over my head. What would look nice in this roof over my head? Maybe a big screen TV and some video games and some stuff and things to meet my appetites. We get a certain number of stuff and things. We acquire. What do we want next? We want experiences. We want to go out there and be, I want to see the world. I want to do things. I want to jump off cliffs or whatever it is that we want to do. I don't know. And that fulfills us for a certain time, which generally leads us to the next step up that ladder of self-improvement. We feel like improving myself. Okay, I can take myself anywhere. I can't take my Xbox anywhere. I can't take my TV anywhere. I can't even take my car anywhere. But I can take myself anywhere, so I'm going to improve myself. And some people spend their whole lives seeking happiness through self-improvement. And eventually feel empty still, wanting still. But there are so many ways to improve ourselves, it's often difficult to see the end of that tunnel. So what's next, man? What's next? How about imparting some of those stuff and things to those who are still in that hole, who still don't have a roof overhead, who still don't have basic food and necessities and so on? That's fulfilling. It's not self-improvement, but it's fulfilling. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel right. It helps other people feel good, giving something back. How about somebody else who would benefit greatly from a certain experience that you have had, or you can offer, or you can share? Oh, isn't that an interesting feeling? How about somebody who could benefit from the self-improvement that you've acquired? You've learned Kung Fu, you've learned Baguazhang. Maybe you could teach somebody else what you have learned, something positive you have gained from it. You could teach them. You could share that. And then that other person could have a positive experience too, perhaps. There's more than just self-improvement, my friend. There is the improvement of the world around you. Is it good for you? Is it good for the community? Is it good for the world at large? giving something back is invaluable to you, to the community, and to the world at large. And we can get lost in that because there's always something we can give back. There is a limit to how much stuff and things we can acquire and how many experiences we can have. And there may be a limit to how much we can give back. What does that have to do with martial arts? I think you answered your own question. You told me what it was you wanted. You don't want to go out there and beat people up. Okay, that's fine. Your goal is not to train to win fights. Okay, that's fine. But you feel like you should have that particular martial skill of having the capacity to do so. And that's great. Just because you carry a sharp sword with you doesn't mean you have to kill people with it. But it's nice to have that option if push comes to shove, right? Thanks for the question. You know the answer. Get out there and train.